All right, we are on the record. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Judge Michael Davis. This is the first appearance court. You're all here because you've been arrested, and under the laws of the state of Florida, you have the right to see a neutral judge within 24 hours of your arrest. Today is not your trial. I'm not going to be deciding guilt or innocence today. What I will decide is whether or not there was probable cause to arrest you, and if so, I'll set a reasonable bond in your case if it's applicable under the law. Now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you. So don't talk about the facts of your case today. What you may be asked to discuss are things like your family and community ties and your ability to post a monetary bond. You also have the right to counsel. If you've hired a private attorney already and they're not here, please let me know and I will try to contact them for you. You can also use the public defender's office for this hearing. There's a representative there with you in the main jail and one here with me in my courtroom. Now let me tell you, Mr. Romero, the first two cases I'm going to pass. The victim advocate has spoken with the victims and they're en route to court.
Yes, Judge.
I also have a bondsman here and a relative for Mr. Joseph Maldonado on page 21. So I'll
Mr. Maldonado?
take that case first.
Mr. Maldonado? Joseph Maldonado?
Medical reset.
Judge, I've been advised it's a medical reset.
All right. His dad is here and he's real concerned. So what happens? Your name is also Maldonado. So Miss.
Stepfather, been raising for the last
Okay.
35 years.
No, I understand. Okay. I understand. No, and I'm very glad that you're here. He can't be brought to the podium today. There's some sort of medical issue, or perhaps it's a mental health issue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the case for tomorrow. If you want to tell me a little bit about him today, so you don't have to come back, you can, or if you want to.
I just would like to know if you would give him a second chance and allow him to set out up on. I'm a retired veteran. I've been a resident of Broward County, Florida for 63 years. I'm the person that makes sure he appears at every hearing.
Here, can I?
Does he lives with you?
Yes, he does now.
And I'm going to set a bond in the case. What kind of bond do you think that is affordable, is reasonable?
Your Honor,
Yeah,
he has several cases that are open right now.
he does.
Yes.
They were discharged.
They were discharged?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
I don't know about any other case other than the one that I was on,
What
was
the-
just discharged.
What about the burglary unoccupied dwelling?
I'm assuming that's not discharged, they were going to serve him when he went to court on it.
So it's open.
All right.
Yes,
You-
that is over.
You should come back tomorrow. We're going to reset this case for tomorrow, and we'll see. I didn't realize he had open cases. I'm going to need to hear some more facts about the open cases, and then I'm going to want to hear from you. I'm going to want to hear from his bondsman. I'm going to want to hear about what's been happening with him, some of his background.
Yeah, he's going to Henderson Mental Health Clinic under a psychiatrist.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. That's important to know.
Judge Siegel ordered him to another psychiatrist.
Okay.
In the area,
And I can talk to Judge Siegel before tomorrow's hearing and get a little background from him if he's got a case in Judge Siegel's division. He's a good friend of mine.
And my attorney's going to be Joshua Rydell.
Okay. I know Mr. Rydell. He's an excellent attorney. Do you think that you can have him come tomorrow?
I'm going to ask him.
The recent case?
The new
All right.
one.
So what we'll do is I'll reset the case for
Yeah.
tomorrow. Mr. Rydell will be here.
And I want his open, his pending case
And
too, so I can tell.
are you able to come back tomorrow, sir? I don't want to disrupt your work schedule or your life schedule, but
Tired and.
okay. All right.
I'm a
Good.
military guy and I've been here all my life.
All right, and thank you for coming, sir, also. So I'll reset, and I'll be here. I'm the judge that does this 4 days a week, so you'll see me here tomorrow. So we'll reset the matter for tomorrow morning.
8-6.
Yeah, he really
That's
needs
his
his
case number here.
medication.
And then the burglary.
All right, in the meantime, I'm going to order, well, it sounds like he's in medical right now, but I'm also going to make sure that he gets a medication screening. And that way, we can go for tomorrow. And do you have Mr. Rydell's phone number?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let him know.
Known him for 15 years now.
Good, good. He's an excellent attorney. Excellent attorney. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, let me see here. So we also have now Victoria Anderson.
Yep, tonight.
And that's what, he wants more.
I believe Paul Ryan.
All right.
Burglary and petty theft, yes.
Miss Anderson, good morning. You're being held on a misdemeanor warrant for littering, it looks like. It's count 3. Is she being held on counts 1 and 2?
Which case?
Who's this?
This is Victoria Anderson.
Got it.
It's an MO case. What's
Had ROR'd me on the count 1 because I was here 33 days and they hadn't filed yet. And the bondsman had surrendered my bond for count
Oh, I remember you. That's right. That was just the other day. That's right.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, and the bondsman can't reinstate the bond because my sister wants to punish me, doesn't want to sign. So I was hoping you could find in your heart to get either ROR me or give me pre-trial on count 2, please.
I'm not here
I've
to...
lived with my mom for 15 years. She's lived at the same address. I can be put on an ankle monitor if you can let me.
I'm really...
You could call her right now.
I'm really only here today on this municipal ordinance charge, which, if you want to resolve it and plead no contest, I'll withhold adjudication and give you court costs. The only thing is, I don't know, Mr. Hodge, how that will affect at all any possible score that she might get if she's got felonies.
There is a point, she does score something, but it's not.
But it's minimal?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, ma'am, that would be my offer for today. On the municipal ordinance, if you want to just resolve the littering case, I'll withhold adjudication, and you just have a year to pay those court costs. I'm not here today on count 2, unfortunately. You're going to have to see your division judge, who's probably already assigned, and you may already have seen them.
Is there any way you could have the attorney come contact me? The man that was just standing in your courtroom is my ex-boyfriend's dad. Joseph Maldonado's my ex-boyfriend. Is there any way that you can have that public defender contact him and ask him to bond me out?
I don't know if
Wow.
they'd be willing to do that, but it's really up to the public defender's office whether or not they're willing to do that. You can contact the public defender's office if you'd like. I can have him call you now, but again, that's really, I don't know what their policy is on those types of things.
Yes, can you have him call me?
I'll have him call you at the jail as soon as we're done with this hearing, but again, I don't know what their policy is on that type of thing. Do you
Okay.
want to accept the offer today on the littering charge?
Yes, sir.
All right, so go ahead and raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, put your hand down and tell me your full name.
Victoria Dawn Anderson.
All right, Miss Anderson, you've been charged with littering. How do you plead to that offense?
No contest.
You understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up your right to have a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or prescription medication that would make it difficult for you to understand me today?
No, sir.
All right, I find your plea to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. I'll withhold adjudication, and you'll have a year to pay the court costs. All right, go
Thank
ahead and Deputy, I'll have the public defender call her in just one moment. All right.
Thank you.
All right, I'll go off the record for a minute. Let me go back on the record. We have Mr. McLawrence here, if you're ready on the Fort Lauderdale ordinances. All right. Yeah, court costs for her, yes. Okay. All right. Who would you like to start with, Mr. McLawrence?
I have Mr. Troy Nyquist. He's on page 11 of the docket.
All right.
He's here for a municipal ordinance panhandling.
Troy Nyquist, please.
He's over in the main jail.
Mr. Nyquist, come on up, please. Your attorney is here.
Yes, okay.
Judge, I don't have the benefit of his prior record. When I went onto the clerk's website, I saw that he had something from 1996. Another MO from back in 1996.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about him. Mr. Nyquist, if you want to plead no contest,
Judge, he doesn't want to.
he doesn't want to?
No, he wants to go to division. He feels that he was wronged by the police officer in this matter.
Okay, I understand.
What I was going to ask, Judge, is if you would consider releasing Mr. Nyquist,
Sure.
ROR, Judge. I gave him my business card, and all I ask is that he maintain contact with me. Otherwise, there's going to be a warrant out for his arrest if he misses court.
Yeah. I have no problem releasing you today, Troy. I totally understand, and you're going to have your day in court, but you must come back to court. And you've got a great attorney here representing you. Keep in touch with him. He'll tell you when the court date is. But if you miss that court date, your judge is gonna sign a warrant for your arrest.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes,
All right. All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Nyquist. Take care of yourself.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Mr. McLawrence. Anything else?
Yes, Judge. On page 12 of the docket, in the main jail as well, there's Roy Miller, and he's hearing an alcohol consumption municipal ordinance.
What's the name of the gentleman?
Roy Miller?
Roy Miller.
Roy Miller, come on up.
All right. Mr. Miller, how are you?
Hi, sir.
All right, sir. So you're here. You're charged with a possession of an open container of alcohol. I'm going to
Yes, sir.
appoint an attorney to represent you. His name is Jeremy McLawrence. If you want to take a plea of no contest to the charge, I'll withhold adjudication. You'll have a year to pay some court costs. Want to do that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right, Mr. Miller, go ahead and raise your right hand for me.
Yes,
You
sir.
swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and put your hand down. Now, tell me your full name, Mr. Miller.
Roy William Raymond Miller.
Mr. Miller, you're charged with possession of an open container of alcohol. How do you plead to that offense?
No contest.
You understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up your right to have a trial.
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence right now of any drugs, alcohol, or prescription medication that would make it difficult for you to understand me?
No, sir.
All right. I will find your plea to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. I'm going to withhold adjudication. You'll have a year to pay some court costs. Now, Mr. Miller, I see the address that you have here is 2056 Scott Street. Have you been staying at the Outreach Center?
Well, I was. Now, back out there. I go to co-op a lot, you know.
All right, co-op's good. You look awfully thin. Do you need a hot meal? Do you need a hot meal tonight?
Yeah.
No, the Salvation Army serves hot food every day. They usually start up about 3:30 down on Broward Boulevard. You ever been there before?
Yeah, I've been there. I know exactly where it's at.
All right. They got
Right
pretty
across
much
from the
no
police.
strings attached, even if you want a bed for the night. Not a lot of rules. You know, they'll come and take you as you are. So maybe go have dinner and talk to the major down there, see if maybe you can have a bed for the night.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because you can't live on a diet of Four Loko. It's not good for you. Okay?
No, I know.
All
Well,
right.
usually I'm boxing.
All right, Roy. You take care of yourself. And
All right,
they'll give you a map to the Salvation Army if you've never been there before. It's real easy to walk, okay?
Yeah, I know where it's at. I'm Broward.
Okay, good. All right. Hot food.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Judge.
thank you,
That's all
Mr.
I have.
McLawrence. All right, great. Have a nice day. All right, Shanta Donald.
She said May 24 from Detroit. The birthday's May 24.
Oh, okay. What's your name, sir?
Donald Harold Choate, C-H-O-A-T-E.
Is this the gentleman you called, Judge?
No, I called Shanta
No, okay.
Donald.
Oh, no problem.
Oh,
Shanta
okay.
Donald is North Broward Medical Reset, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
he med reset.
All I do is drink 4 beers.
Friday
Hear that?
morning. All right. How about Dorothy Pagano? No, I'm waiting on the domestics. I was waiting for Jill said there's witnesses.
Yes.
Dorothy Pagano?
North Broward, Judge.
Oh, okay.
No.
She bonded.
She bonded?
She's bonded
Okay.
out, Your Honor.
All right, I'll find probable cause.
How'd you know that?
She's not on my list.
Kimberly Paxton?
Ms. Paxton's here present.
All right.
Ms. Paxton, come on up, please. Judge, in speaking with Ms. Paxton, I did talk to her. She doesn't think there's going to be anybody that could post her bond. The capias is from a 2009 case. She's wondering if Your Honor would consider resolving her case today.
Yikes, yeah, 2009, and it's an awfully high bond. All right, Miss Paxton, let me just take a look at your driving record here.
She must have some kind of a not showing up history.
Yeah, it's just failure to appear.
Does she have a lot of failures to
That's
appear?
previous ones. Because nothing?
I don't see anything.
That's weird.
What also it expired too. She never, it was suspended. She never cleared it up.
What's her license expired or it's suspended?
It's suspended for failure to appear. She never cleared it up.
Ah.
So from 2009, so she has not, I don't see anything else.
All right. Well, ma'am, if you want to plead no contest to the charge, I'll withhold adjudication. You'll have a year to pay the court costs. Ms. Paxton, your license is still suspended. That was never cleared up, so you can't drive a motor vehicle until you get that cleared up, okay?
Right.
All right.
Thank
Go ahead and raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Put your hand down and tell me your full name, please.
Kimberly Joyce Paxton.
Ms. Paxton, you're charged with driving with a suspended license. Do you wish to plead no contest to that offense?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up your right to have a trial?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or prescription medication that would make it difficult for you to understand me?
No, sir.
All right, I'll find your plea to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. I'm going to withhold adjudication. You'll have a year to pay the court costs, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Stephanie McKelliuk.
Good one.
That's North Broward, Your Honor.
Good.
She bonded? All right, I'll find probable cause. Taquandra Lawrence.
Morning.
I have her right here, Your Honor. She didn't bond. She's sitting right here.
Oh.
One before Lawrence.
Stephanie.
For who?
Okay.
Taquandra Lawrence?
No.
No.
From
One
Stephanie.
before that.
Oh, Stephanie. Oh, you're Stephanie? All right, Stephanie. I'm going to find probable cause for the offense of battery. I'm going to order that you have no contact with the alleged victim. You have to stay 500 feet away. Don't call, text, write, email, or try to find them on social media. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your bond has been posted, so you'll be released today, okay?
All right.
All righty. Good luck. And now Taquandra Lawrence.
North Broward.
All right. All right, good morning, ma'am. You're charged with a violation of your felony probation. You're going to be held without bond at this time, and you'll see Judge Bober April 4th, 9 a.m. to address that charge.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
By the way, Jill, is this one of the witnesses that you're waiting for? Is this young woman?
I know Claire is out with one of them.
Claire's out with one of them, okay. Amanda Otero?
She's here present, Judge at Maine.
All right. Ms. Otero, you're charged with 2 counts of violating your felony probation. You're going to be held without bond at this time, and you'll see Judge Scheer on April 3rd, 8:45 a.m. to address the charges. Good luck.
Thank you. I need it.
All righty. Allison Reardon.
Yeah, that's North Broward, Your Honor.
All righty. All right, Miss Reardon, you're charged with burglary of an unoccupied structure and grand theft. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. Does she have any priors?
I don't see any, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hodge?
Yes, sir. She's lived here in South Florida for 15 years, and her family's here. She's currently unemployed. We're asking for a reasonable bond on this amount so that she will have some help posting it.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to set a $1,500 bond on count 1 and a $1,000 bond on count 2. You may not have any contact with the alleged victim, that's the employees of Dunkin' Donuts, and you can't return back to that Dunkin' Donuts. Stay 500 feet away at least. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All righty. Kiana Cooper.
Miss Cooper's here present at Maine, Judge.
All right, and Ms. Cooper, I've been informed that your bond has been posted. You're charged with dealing in stolen property, possession of cannabis, possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting an officer without violence, driving with a suspended or revoked license, and a misdemeanor warrant. That charge is petty theft. Bond is $3,500 on count 1 and $100 on count 6. And as I said, that bond has been posted, so you'll be released today, ma'am. Good luck. Amber Durea.
Medical loan, Judge.
All right. That'll be Friday morning. Christine Arguelles.
Yes.
Paul Ryan, Your Honor.
Good morning.
All right, good morning, ma'am. You're charged with possession with intent to sell THC. 2 charges, neglect of a child without great bodily harm. 3 charges to contributing to the delinquency or dependency of a child. I'm going to find probable cause for those offenses. Does she have any priors?
2009, she had a neglect of a child, also, Your Honor. It was withheld. 2009, another
Just let them know you have a power of attorney, so they follow.
4 counts.
Excuse me, I have a private attorney as well.
What?
But she indicated she has a private attorney.
All right. What's your attorney's name?
Mike Tenser.
All right. Let me give him a call.
Wow. What do you think that's about? It's a warrant.
Mike Tenser.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Tenser. This is Judge Michael Davis. How are you?
I'm well, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm sorry to disturb you. I have a young lady here at Magistrate Court. Her name is Christine Arguelles, and she said she had retained you to represent her on some charges.
Well, she's called me. I have not spoken to her about the charges, so I have not yet been retained.
Okay, I understand. I'll explain that to her, and I'll have her go with the Public Defender's Office for this hearing.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Tenser. I appreciate it.
Appreciate the call. Thank you.
All righty. All right. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. All right, ma'am. So you have not yet hired Mr. Tenser to represent you. He hasn't spoken with you yet. There's been no retainer agreement, so he's not going to be representing you at today's hearing. Do you want to speak to the public defender for a few minutes before we proceed?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to have the public defender call you over at the jail, and then I'll recall your case when Mr. Hodge is ready. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Judge, it looks like we're ready to proceed on Ms. Sosa.
Sosa. Okay, great. So I'm going to recall from page 1, Daralise Sosa.
Okay, Sosa, come on up.
Oh, she's in North Broward?
North Broward, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna have to wait because Mr. Hodge is on the phone, and he is gonna be the public defender that's gonna be representing you, ma'am. So I'm just gonna recall the case for a few minutes, okay? I'll call you back up in just a few minutes.
Come on, Sosa.
All right. And was there another case? Jill, are you ready on Darrell Combs, or we're still waiting for the...
Just wanted, but the other victim is parking the car.
Parking the car, okay. All right, no problem. All right. In the meantime, how about Jada Johnson?
That's no problem, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to pass her for now to give Mr. Hodge some time.
I appreciate that, Judge.
Sure. How about Tamara Spence?
She's here present, Judge. Come on up.
Miss...
And she did inform me, Judge, her mother will be posting her bond.
Okay. All right, good. All right, ma'am, you're charged with possession of cocaine. Bond's going to be... I'm going to find probable cause, and the bond will be $1,000, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Good luck. Jose Calderia Coser?
Paul Ryan, I believe. But it wasn't ROR?
All right, yeah, it looks like an ROR on that charge.
Who you looking for, Your Honor?
This would be Jose Calderia Coser?
Paul Ryan. Yes.
All right, sir, you're charged with a violation of your misdemeanor probation. It's count 6. The judge in the case is releasing you on your own recognizance on that charge. You do have a court date, April 6th, 10 a.m. All right? So on this charge, you're released on your recognizance. Good luck.
He's not going to be able to make that court date, Your Honor.
He won't be able to make that court date?
No, he's still got all the pending charges here.
Well, they'll bring him down from jail, right?
Okay.
For the court date.
That should be a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Ready to go, Mr. Hunt? All right. Fantastic. All right. While we have the... Only on count six. Only on count six. All right. Now, Miss Arguelles. Yeah, recall Miss Arguelles. Yes, and she's up there at the podium. What would you like to tell me, Mr. Hodge?
Yes, Your Honor. She's been a resident here for 33 years, and her family's here. She does work at Tropical Remodeling and Cabinetry. She does sales. She is a registered voter. Her car was impounded, and she's a single parent with her rent due, so we'd ask for a reasonable bond.
Okay. All right, ma'am, I'm going to keep the bonds in place that were set by Judge Fry. $100,000 in count 1, $5,000 counts 2 and 3, $2,500 counts 4, 5, 6. You're to have supervised contact only with the minor children. That'll be modifiable by the Department of Children. By the Dependency Court, depending on whether or not they hold a hearing. All right. Good luck to you, ma'am. Take care. All right.
I can't say something.
Excuse
me?
You can, but I would encourage you not to talk about the facts of your case. Everything that
No,
you're saying
it's
is being
regarding
recorded.
the bonds.
Okay.
It's regarding the bonds. I am financially, it's only me. The higher the bond is going to be very difficult for me. Every day I'm being charged for my car that was impounded. My home, my rent is due. I just moved recently, 2 weeks ago. I've been working on my credit. I was working on being a homeowner. I had a 3-month agreement to be a rent-to-own. That property didn't work out. I just recently moved. I've been under a lot of stress. I really would plead with you to really work on the bonds so I could move from here and I could get things situated and I could hire my attorney and get all the funds together. This is going to be very difficult with such a high bond at the moment. And I plead with you and I would ask you.
I understand, ma'am, and you're going to have an opportunity to have a bond hearing with your division judge. For today, the bonds are going to remain the same. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to text Mr. Shea because we have some municipal ordinances coming up. I'm going to need him on. All right, I'm going to pass Mr. Kern's case for now, and then we'll go to William Oliva.
North Broward.
All right. Oh, I passed a few others from North Broward. I'll do those too. All right, Mr. Oliva, you're being held on a misdemeanor warrant. The charge is resisting without violence. Bond will be set at $2,500, sir. Good luck to you. Count 4. And let
What's
me
the resist? What, can I ask you a question, sir?
Yes, sir.
What is the resist? I don't understand. What's the where is this resisting from? What is it about? I don't even know where it was located at, where it was taken at. I don't even know, like, because I just got a discharge added to me. I don't know what's it for.
Well, again, the charge is for resisting an officer without violence. And you want to know the date of the charge?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Because this is a warrant, sir, I don't have the date of the offense. I have the date that the warrant was issued by that division judge. The warrant was issued on March 16th, 2017. You will see your division judge soon on this charge to address it. Good luck.
Is there any way you could lower the bond on it? It's pretty high, 2,500 on it. Is there any way you could reduce it a little?
I cannot. I did not set this bond. Another judge did, and you're going to have to see that judge about it. All right.
Good. All
Take
right,
care.
yeah.
I'll recall Dowraliz Sosa. All right. And we have we have a witness here who wanted to testify. Let me just text Mr. Shade back 1 second.
Oh my God, that's my sister.
Yeah, I knew that right away.
Oh, thank you. All right, Ms. Sosa, you're
That's
charged
Mrs.
with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, domestic. I'm going to find probable cause for the offense. Ma'am, what's your name?
Lillian Sosa.
All right, well, go ahead and raise your right hand for me. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, put your hand down. What would you like to tell me today?
I actually wanted to know is she doing time? If she's getting bond? Would I be able to Cause I actually want her to get help, not actually be in jail. She has other problems, issues that she has to deal with. I just don't want her in jail.
Okay. She is, today is a first appearance hearing for her. I'm going to set a bond on the offense, and then she'll go from there. Today is not her trial.
Okay.
In other words, so today is really only for the purposes of me setting bond and finding probable cause, which I found. State, any priors?
I didn't see anything, Your Honor.
All right.
Old priors. She's 25. She had juvenile priors. Of similar nature from New York State.
Okay. Mr. Hanj?
Yes, Your Honor. She's been here for 9 months. Her mother lives here. She works at Walmart, and the victim does not live in the same home.
Okay. All right, ma'am, I'm going to set a $5,000 bond in this case. I'm going to order that you have no contact with the victim. That's your sister. Stay 500 feet away from her and her property. Don't call, text, write, email, or try to find her on social media. Do you understand that?
I understand that, but however, I live in the household that she's right now visiting. So even if I was to get bond, what is to happen?
Okay.
I have all my property, all my belongings there at the household, and I don't have nowhere else to go.
You can go on a one-time basis with law enforcement in order to retrieve your belongings, but as long as your sister remains in that home, you may not go back to that home. Do you understand?
He's getting a restraining order on her, and my mom's booking her flight back to New York. She's no longer allowed in that household either. So I don't know how she's gonna get back and forth to court either. So even if she has a bond, she's not getting out right now. My mother's not bailing her out. So I don't mind.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Do you understand the terms of the no contact order? You understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you, ma'am. All right. Thank you, folks, for coming in.
So what happened?
All right. Where were we now?
Jada.
Are we ready on the Combs case?
Judge, we still have one more witness.
No problem.
He's parking and walking in the building now.
No problem. How about Jada Johnson?
Oh, okay.
Let's go, Brown. She's ready.
Oh.
What page is that we're on?
I don't know. I don't have the docket up here. Anybody know what the docket
Page
is?
8.
Page 8.
Page 8.
Ms.
Eight.
Johnson, you're charged with grand theft auto, operating without a valid driver's license, disobeying a stop or yield sign, and riding a motorcycle without eye protection. Excuse me, I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. Bond will be set at $1,000 on count 1. There's no monetary charge on counts 2, 3, and 4. Good luck to you, ma'am. All right, now I can recall Daryl Combs.
Are we handling Judge Mr. Combs now?
Yes, Daryl Combs.
Okay. He initially changed his mind. He declined to serve as a public defender. Now he's informing me that he wants to sign up for the public defender's office.
Got it. So you want to talk to him for...
But we're ready. We're ready.
Oh, okay. All right, Mr. Combs, you're charged with an aggravated battery and violation of a domestic violence injunction. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. You two folks are the victims in the case. All right, I'm going to have each of you raise your right hands. Do each of you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God, ma'am? And sir?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and put your hands down. Now, ma'am, tell me your full name.
My name is Susan Kennedy.
All right, very good. And sir, your full name.
Alex Bradford McCoy.
All right, who would like to talk to me first?
Well, I was a victim, so.
All right, Mr. McCoy, what would you like to tell me?
Presiding into it, I tried to avoid the altercation dealing with the young man, and he was stricken on putting threats towards me and about her. Where he said that he was going to kill us, shoot us. He has an animosity towards me due to the fact that I'm with her. And there's a lot of things stemming from that. but it has nothing to do with the association.
Judge Barrett, you've got your microphone on there.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Which had nothing to do with the association of me meeting her and being with her as is previous to. So he has some type of premise or notion that I was with her while they were together, and I didn't even know her. So he's drawing a lot of animosity towards me and her throughout us getting together, even though we started on a platonic working relationship, which was based on us building an organization together, which happens to be nonprofit. So in the midst of that, it's just been a catalyst of just, if you want to say not just harassment, but just coming at her, condescending, doing things that are related towards just being childish. And in the midst of that, we had a confrontation yesterday. He's supposed to have a restraining order. I was in her vehicle. He pulled up on the side of the vehicle, thinking that she might have been in the car, which basically violates that. And as I rolled down the window, because it seemed like he was saying something, he started going off on me. So in the midst of him having this altercation with me, he started putting threats out towards me. Now, I was only going to take so much because when you sit there and threaten somebody's life, I don't know if he's going to do something at that moment or any given time. So I got out of the vehicle and asked him what his problem was. And he continued to go on a barrage of what I'm going to do to you guys after this case is done. You guys are both going to get it. I can give it to you now. So for me, I said, listen, let's go for it. Be a man about it, and then we could go ahead and hash it out. And in the midst of that, we got into a physical altercation. In the midst of that physical altercation, he felt like I got the best of him, so he figured that he could take out a box cutter and then cut me as I was walking away from him. So that's why I have a slash here.
And then he called me right after he cut him. He called me and I have a restraining order on him. He called me and said, I'm going to effing kill you and your effing man out loud where everybody can hear him because I had him on voicemail. So he's just been threatening my life, cut my brakes. It's just a never ending stuff because he's jealous of the fact that we are together. And me and him haven't been together since May. He's about to have another baby with another woman, but he don't want to see me with anybody. So he's making my life hell. He said he's going to make my life hell, and that's what he's been doing. And I'm scared for my life, what he's going to do next.
For me, I can handle myself pretty well. When it comes down to her, I can do the best of my abilities in protecting her. I'm a tactical self-defense specialist. The biggest thing with me is I'm not trying to resort to anything that is going to be life-threatening to anybody. That's always the last
He just
resort.
want to kill us.
But for somebody to sit there and threaten a person, and I don't know the means of what she has told me throughout the relationship over the past 19 years, I wouldn't put anything past her. Nothing past her.
He cut our brakes on my car. He's doing anything he could possibly do to hurt me.
Yeah, and for him to go out of his way when there's a number of ways in which he could go ahead and pick up the kids since they are trying to be co-parenting, that's the biggest thing. And just like, even in the midst of our altercation, I spoke to him and said, listen, what's your problem? I said, it should be about you and your children. You should be a father to your children, and she should be a mother to her children. That's what it should all be about. There's nothing in which me and you, I have nothing against you because I don't even know you. So why do you have something against me? And he figures that, I don't know, by some type of miraculous conception that they had a miscarriage of a child. And he thinks that I had something to do with it, like I was with her, when I didn't even know her. I didn't get to know her until September, October, and it had already been broken up.
We're getting a little bit beyond the scope of the hearing, but I want to thank you both for talking to me, and I appreciate it. I'm going to ask the state attorney, does he have any priors?
I see a 2009 domestic violence battery that was declined.
In 2009, we had,
That's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was declined, so I'm not going to consider the charge. But Mr. Romero, go ahead.
Judge, there's obviously always two sides to the story. I told Mr. Combs this isn't the appropriate forum to get into that. He'll have his day in court. Having said that, Judge, he's been residing in our community for 18 years. He's 39 years old. He is working. He's a journeyman carpenter working for a company called B&B Interior. He's been working for that company for about 3 years now. He makes approximately $20 an hour. He lives in Miramar. He rents an apartment. His monthly rent is approximately $850 a month. He has no money in the bank. Judge, he does own one piece of property. I believe him and his wife own it together, though, but they're going through a divorce, so obviously he doesn't have access to that property at this time. We'd be asking you to sign a photo order, Judge. He is a registered voter. Him and the alleged victim do share 2 children in common, ages 18 and 12. There's no designation by the court as far as who's the primary residential parent. I believe they both equally have shared parental responsibility. Judge, I'd be asking you to set a reasonable bond on Mr. Combs' behalf on both counts 1 and 2.
All right, sir, I'm going to set a $15,000 bond on count 1, $15,000 bond count 2, pretrial release level 2 with a GPS monitor. You're going to have no contact with either victim in this case. Stay 500 feet away from both of them. Don't call, text, write, email, or try to find them on social media. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
And Judge, you signed the photo order?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you, Patrice. All right, let me call Mr. Shade. Robert Kern is going to be next. Hey, Mr. Shade, how are you?
Good, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing great. Got a couple of cases for you this morning.
In the new building?
No, we haven't moved over to the new building yet. We're still in the old one.
Okay, because a weird phone number came up. I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, that's odd. I wonder why. No, we're in the same old place, and I'm starting with Robert Kern.
Conti, Your Honor.
Conti, okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Kern. How are you, sir?
I'm well, sir. How are you?
Good. All right. You look good.
I'm feeling a little better.
Okay, good. All right. That's very good. All right, Mr. Shea, this is because Mr. Kern's case on the docket is one of the reasons I called you. You might remember Mr. Kern. He's got about 7 additional misdemeanor warrants. They're all municipal ordinances. They're all out of Hollywood. Most of them are carrying open container. There's a couple that are no lodging on city property. Mr. Kern, I'm going to appoint Mr. Shate on these cases also. He's already representing you on the other cases, right?
Okay.
And I'll send these cases to the division judge, just like the other ones. And it's a $100 bond per count. But they're taking care of you there. You look very good. You gained a little weight, and you got a haircut.
That's the idea. They're trying to put 25 pounds on me.
Okay, that's good.
That's how I was down from the charge.
I almost didn't recognize you. Good.
Yeah.
All right, you look good. And Mr. Shade will take care of you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, Robert,
I was
good
wondering,
luck. Feel good. Yes, sir.
Could somebody help me maybe get into Faith Farm when all this is over?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the jail won't allow me to make the phone call.
Okay. Mr. Shade, Mr. Kern is talking about getting into Faith Farm at the end of all of this. So you'll be able to assist him with that once the cases are all resolved?
Yeah, just to have him mention it to me when we're in court.
All right. Just remind Mr. Shate that that's what you wanted to do. And once everything is resolved and you gained a little weight and you're feeling better, he'll help you get in there. And if you need me to make a phone call to Faith Farm, I will.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Good luck, Robert. Feel better.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Shade, you just got a couple more. Mike, you got a case? Yeah, of course. Mr. Shade, Mr. Dutko is here. Do you want to hold, or do you want me to call you back?
Either one. It's always a pleasure listening to Mike talk, so I'll hold on.
All right. Hang on one second. All right, back on the record. Christopher Roller.
Copy, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Roller, you're being held on a misdemeanor warrant. It's a municipal ordinance charge out of the city of Hollywood. It's carrying an open container of alcohol. I'm going to appoint Mr. Shade, Stephen Shade, to be your lawyer. This is count 2. If you want to plead no contest to the charge, sir, I'll withhold adjudication, and you'll have a year to pay some court costs, okay?
Yes, sir. I want to do that.
All right. Good luck to you. Go ahead and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right. Go ahead and put your hand down and tell me your full name.
Christopher George Roller.
Mr. Roller, you're charged with possession of an open container of alcohol. How do you plead to that offense?
No contest.
You understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up your right to have a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence
Yes.
today of any drugs, alcohol, or prescription medication that would make it difficult for you to understand me?
No, sir.
All right. I find your plea to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. I'm going to withhold adjudication, and you'll have a year to pay the court costs, okay?
Okay.
All
I
right.
get
Good luck to
released
you.
today?
I'm sorry?
Get released today?
You're getting released today.
Yes.
Case is all done.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck. Steve, I
Thank
think I got 2 more for you here. John Deal.
He's here, President Maine. Come on
All
up.
right.
Hello, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing well, Mr. Deal. How are you?
Pretty good.
All right.
Could be better.
All right, I understand. You've been held on a warrant for a municipal ordinance violation. It's in the possession of an open container of alcohol. Mr. Shade on the phone is going to be your lawyer. And if you want to plead no contest to the charge, I'll withhold adjudication. You'll have a year to pay the court costs. Do you want to do that?
Yes, sir. I'd like to plead no contest.
All right. Go ahead and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Put your hand down and tell me your full name, please.
John Ferguson Deal.
Mr. Deal, you've been charged with possession of an open container of alcohol. How do you plead to that offense?
No contest.
Do you understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up your right to have a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or prescription medication that would make it difficult for you to understand me?
No, sir.
All right. I find your plea to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. I'm going to withhold adjudication, and you'll have a year to pay some court costs, okay?
Okay. Thank
All
you,
right.
Judge.
Good luck to you.
Yep.
And one more municipal ordinance case. That'll be Christopher Stallone.
He's approaching, Judge.
All righty. All right.
How are you, John?
How you doing there, Mr. Stallone?
I'm okay.
All right. I haven't seen you in a while, so that's good. That's a good thing.
I've been doing good.
Good. Yeah, you have. All right. Well, you're being held on 2 warrants. One is an open container of alcohol. The other is a trespass. I'm going to appoint I'll appoint Mr. Shade to be your lawyer. And like I said, you've been staying out of trouble. So if you want to plead no contest to the charges, I'll withhold adjudication, give you a year to pay the court costs, okay?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right. Put your hand down and tell me your full name.
Christopher Anthony Stallone.
Mr. Stallone, you've been charged with a trespass and possession of open container of alcohol. How do you plead to those offenses?
No contest.
You understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up your right to have a trial?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or prescription medication that would make it difficult for you to understand me today?
No.
All right, sir. I'm going to find your plea to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. I'll withhold adjudication. You'll have a year to pay those court costs, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. Take care of yourself.
I'll be released today,
You're
right?
released today. Case is all done.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Shade. Thanks a lot. I'll call you later.
Okay, take care, Judge.
Bye-bye now. All right. Let's see here. Andres Montoya Yaraman.
Judge, he's here, President Maine. He's going to require a Spanish interpreter.
All right, no problem.
Toma asiento, por favor.
Oh, okay. No problem at all. All right, we'll order the Spanish interpreter. Amit Ramjatal.
11. North Broward.
All right.
Hey, that's my job. North Broward, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, sir. You're charged with a violation of your misdemeanor probation. You're going to be held without bond at this time, and you'll see your division judge, Judge Pohl, April 4th at 9 a.m. Good luck to you, sir. Alfred Thurman.
Also both private, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir.
Mr. Thurman, you're charged with giving false identification to law enforcement and resisting an officer without violence. I'm going to find probable
Yes, sir.
cause for the offenses. Bond will be set at $100 on count 1, and there's no monetary charge on count 2. Good luck. Yes.
You can work this case out?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I go ahead and get it get it dismissed now, sir, and I'll withhold identification or something, sir? It's just 2 misdemeanor charges. I've never been in no problems and had no problems with this charge before, sir.
Does he have any priors?
Thurman?
No, sir, I have no type of misdemeanor priors.
Well, I'm asking the state attorney.
Alfred Thurman.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
2016 had a possession of cocaine. 2015 possession of cocaine. 2001 tampering with physical evidence and resisting without violence. 2001 grand theft. 2000 criminal mischief.
Okay, it's going to be a $100 bond, sir. Good luck to you. Robert Kwitowski.
So close. Hold on, he's in a wheelchair. Give me a second.
No problem.
I think this was what I think he was the other ordinance.
All right, good morning, sir. You're being held on a misdemeanor warrant. The charge is petty theft. I'm going to take a look at the case now.
You?
Do you have any priors?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm asking the state attorney's office.
I'm sorry, who's this, Your Honor?
This is Robert Kwitowski.
Kwiatkowski.
Shit. Coffee.
All right.
Bring a broom in.
Yes, Johnson.
He had priors out of New York and New Jersey, but I don't have any dispositions, Your Honor. They're old cases.
How old?
One was 2003. It says obtaining transportation without paying. The other one was fraud. It looks like something fraud. In 1980.
All right, this was a allegation driving with a stolen tag. All right, sir. Why didn't you come back to court? You were given a notice to appear.
I missed the date. I was in the hospital.
Okay.
I was in for 3 weeks.
Whose division is this in? Do you know who issued the warrant?
South Satellite case.
South Satellite?
See.
Oh, yeah.
It is in front of Judge Miller.
All right, I've spoken to her about this issue. I'm authorized, if I'd like, to issue an ROR. Now, Mr. Kwitowski,
Yes.
here's the story. Yesterday, you were a respondent in front of me on an injunction matter where you didn't appear for the injunction, and that injunction was granted. So,
I was in the hospital. I just got out.
right.
And whatever happened wasn't fair.
Wait, just listen. You're ordered to
Okay.
stay 500 feet away from that gentleman and his property.
Yes.
So you're not going to be able to be around him. Now, I'm willing to release you on your recognizance on this case, and I've spoken with Judge Miller about her cases in general, and she is happy to have me do RORs in the case under the Mata case. She has no problem with me doing that on her capiases. So I'll release you on your recognizance on this case, sir, but you're going to have to come back to court. They're going to have to send you another notice. Where would you like that notice to be sent by the clerk's office?
Well, it can't be sent where I was living. So I have to send it to in Club Drive in Delray Beach.
What's
815.
815 Club Drive, Delray
Yes.
Beach?
Yes.
Do you mind taking that down? 815 Club Drive, Delray Beach, Florida?
Yes.
Do you happen to know the zip code?
33305 or something, I'm not sure.
No. Yeah. Well, you guys be able to look it up? All right. They'll be able to find it at the clerk's office. They'll send you another notice. You must show up to court or you're going to be arrested again. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Take care.
Thank you.
Ian Nesbitt.
He's here, President Main, Judge. He declined.
All right. Mr. Nesbitt.
Yo.
You're charged with trespassing. I'm going to find probable cause for the offense. Bond will be set at $25, sir. Good luck to you.
I don't need no bond. I signed PRR at Santa Rosa. I want to go back to prison. I'm tired of playing with people. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Jason Garner. Mr. Garner, you're being held on a misdemeanor warrant charges battery. Bond is set at $2,000, and you may have no contact with the alleged victim in the case. Stay 500 feet away from them and their property. Don't call, text, write, email, or try to find them on social media. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. You'll have a status hearing set with your division judge soon. Good luck to you. Mackenzie Lunsford.
I believe it was an ROR, Judge.
Yes. He already is out?
They initially brought him in, but I believe they already took him out
I think
to
they
have
took
him
him out. Okay.
processed
All right,
out.
good. I hope that they told him he's got a court date on the 5th at 1:30 for the VOP. All right. Let's hope so. All right. Danny Choate. Or Choate.
Danny Choate on page 13. Oh, Judge, they have to go and get him. You want to do?
Sure. Robert Jones.
Robert Jones until they get him. Mr. Jones, come on up, please. Page 13.
All right, Mr. Jones, you're charged with 2 counts. I'm sorry, you're being held on 2 misdemeanor warrants, both for operating without a valid driver's license. Those cases have been set at no bond. What judge is this? Where's my list? Division MH.
This is for Jones. When's it, Jen?
Oh, Judge Pohl. Does he have any priors?
Let me see. Delivery of cocaine, 2014. Possession of cocaine, 2013. Possession of marijuana with intent, DWLS. Strong arm robbery, 2007. Resisting without violence, 2007. Disorderly conduct, 2007. Possession of cocaine, 2005. Trespass, 2004.
All right, let me ask you a question, Mr. Jones. Do you want to resolve these cases today, where I'd offer you an adjudication and time served, or I can contact Judge Pohl and get his permission to either release you or set a bond in the case?
I'll resolve it today.
You want to resolve? Okay. So I was just posing a text. Let me delete that. All right. Sir, go ahead and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, put your hand down and tell me your full name.
Robert Dontrell Jones.
Mr. Jones, you've been charged with 2 counts of operating a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. How do you plead to those offenses?
No contest.
Do you understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up your right to have a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or prescription
No, sir.
medication that would make it difficult for you to understand me?
No, sir.
All righty. I'm going to find your plea to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. I'll withhold adjudication. I'll find you guilty of the offenses, and I'll sentence you to time that you've already served, and you'll have a year to pay the court costs. Do you understand that?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Take care. Case is all done. Pause on both counts. Yeah.
Danny Choate is here present, Judge?
All right. Mr. Choate, how are you, sir? All right. You're charged with disorderly conduct and trespass. I'm going to find probable cause for those offenses.
Honor?
All right. The bond's
Your
going
Honor?
to be... Yes, sir.
I need a payee to get my Social Security check. Sierra 5's Home Care Corporation in Homestead, Florida, kicked me out. I'm homeless. And I got a Donald Trump jacket and Austin Cowboy hat there.
Okay. I'm gonna set bond at $25. I'm gonna transfer your case over to Judge Lerner Wren. She's gonna help you get your property back, and she might have some other advice for you. Okay?
No, but I like to be discharged today. I'm a chain smoker.
Okay. Judge Lerner Wren will see you in a few days, sir. Good luck.
Okay.
All right. Dominic Shelsey. You bonded?
Dominic, yes, bonded, Judge.
I'll find probable cause. Noe Mendoza.
Good morning, Mr. Mendoza is here present,
All
Judge?
right, good morning, sir. You're being held on a misdemeanor warrant for driving under the influence. I'm going to find probable cause. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's a warrant.
It was correct.
That's the correction sheet?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It says something about, I was gonna say, it says something about VOP.
Oh, it's a VOP, that's what it is. So it's not a warrant, it's a violation of the
Oh, it's a
misdemeanor
VOP.
probation, that's what it is. And it's been set at no bond, sir, by the division judge. You've got a hearing on April 3rd at 1:30 to address that violation. Good luck to you.
Thank you. April 3rd, you'll...
Brian Kelly.
Mr. Kelly, come on up, please.
All right, Mr. Kelly, you're charged with petty theft in the first degree, resisting an officer without violence, a violation of your misdemeanor probation, and a misdemeanor warrant. I'm going to find probable cause. There's no monetary charge on count 1. $100 bond count 2, $1,500 bond on the misdemeanor probation violation, and $750 bond on the misdemeanor warrant. You have 2 court dates coming up. One on the violation of probation will be April 3rd at 2 p.m. The second is a status hearing, April 5th at 9 a.m. Good luck, sir. Take care. Quentin Brown.
North Broward.
All righty.
That's North Broward, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Brown was just here the other day, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Same offense.
He was here on the 27th.
Right. All right. So, Mr. Brown, you're charged with trespassing an occupied structure. I'm going to find probable cause. Bond will be set at $500, sir. Good luck.
Can you order no return, Judge, please?
Yes. You're not to return to the racetrack gas station, which is also what I ordered when I took your plea the other day. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, sir. Jason Garcia.
Judge, I've been advised he bonded.
All right. I'll find probable cause. George Trodella.
Judge, he declined to serve as public defender.
All right. Mr. Trodella, you're charged with driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, a first offense. I'm going to find probable cause, and bond will be set at $500, sir. Good luck.
No chance of ROR, huh?
Well, we can talk about it. Do you have any priors?
2011 petty felony
I do.
theft.
The state is telling me now. Yeah.
Let's see what else he has. Petty theft, 2003 at a date, petty theft 2001 at a date, possession of controlled substance, petty theft 99, petty theft 99, petty theft 99.
All right. Sir, do you have a job?
Well, the type of work that I do is a service technician, working on automated car washes at gas stations, and I had another job fixing automated doors and fixing doors. And I really, I would never want this. I cannot have on my record because I will never be able to have a job that I do to make a living. They have that on my record. Their insurance won't accept me, and I won't have a job ever of what I do. So, if you understand.
Did you tell the officer that if Judge Hurley was the magistrate judge, that you'd be out on the sidewalk in no time?
Don't talk about the facts. My advice to you.
I don't recall.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, sir. $500 bond. Take care.
Thank you.
Cedric Randall.
Mr. Randall's here present, Judge.
All righty, Mr. Randall, you're charged with you're being held on 2 misdemeanor warrants. Operating without a valid driver's license is both charges. Bond account 1 is going to be $1,000. Bond account 2 is $250, sir. Good luck. Michael Holston.
Mr. Holston?
Mr. Holston, you're being held on 3 misdemeanor warrants for operating without a valid driver's license, driving without a license, and operating without a valid driver's license. Bond account 1 is $2,000. Bond account 2, $250. Bond account 3, $250. There's a status hearing coming up in your case on April 3rd at 2 p.m. Good luck. William Kahane.
Come on, Mr. Kahane. Han.
Okay. Sir, you're charged with 2 counts of grand theft. They're counts 10 and 11. I'm going to find probable cause, and bond will be set at $1,000 per count, sir. Good luck. Randy Noggle.
Count, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, sir. You're charged with a grand theft. I'm going to find probable cause for that offense. Bond will be set at $1,000. Good luck.
Sir, is there any way you could you read the police affidavit for me? I just want to know what this is about, if possible.
I can't read the affidavit for you, but the public defender can contact you and talk to you a little bit more about the case.
Can you tell me when the case was started? Or what date the...
When he stole from AT&T?
The offense date was October 12th of 2016.
Okay, all right, thank you, man. All right, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, good luck to you. Nicholas Tarr.
Conti, Your Honor.
All right.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Tarr, good morning. Good to see you again, sir. You're charged with an additional count of a burglary of an unoccupied dwelling. It's count 13. I'm going to find probable cause, and I'll set bond at $3,500. No contact with any of the victims in that case. Stay 500 feet away. All right? Good luck to you, Mr. Tarr.
Your Honor, do I
Yes.
have co-defendants in this case?
I don't know.
All right, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Dwayne Brown.
He's here, present, Judge.
All right. Mr. Brown, you're being held on 2 felony warrants, counts 4 and 5. Bond is $1,000 per count, and you've got a hearing coming up with Judge Robinson on April 4th at 8:30 a.m. Good luck. MacArthur Jewell.
Mr. Jewell is approaching, Judge. Judge, we're going to be requesting a photo order, page 18.
Sure. Mr. Jewell, you're charged with possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting an officer with violence, and 2 counts of violating your probation or community control. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. All right. I'm going to set a $1,000 bond on count 1, a $100 bond on count 2, a $5,000 bond count 3. There's no bond on counts 4 and 5. You'll see your division judge for the violation hearings on April 4th, 8:30 a.m. Good luck. Cliff Carpanella.
Cliff Carpanella? Is he here? Oh, you're gonna get Judge. They're gonna go and get him. He's in back.
No problem.
You want to handle Samuel Walker until they get him?
Samuel.
It's the next person.
Oh, the next one I had was Lance Ford.
Me too.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Did I skip Samuel Walker?
That was page 20, but I don't know why Mark. I bet you, Patrice, this is the page 20. Think they don't have them?
Oh, I don't have page 20, Judge. Let me look for page 20.
Oh, let's see. All right, Mr. Ford, you're charged with violating. Mr. Ford is in Northborough. That's not Mr. Ford. Oh, that's not Mr. Ford. All right, and Mr. Ford, you're charged with violation of your felony probation. You're going to be held without bond at this time. You'll see Judge Lynch on April 4th, 8:30 a.m. Good luck to you.
Excuse me.
Yes,
no,
sir.
excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have a job at BG Group Demolition, and if anything, if I can get a bond because that's my job, and I really need my job.
I understand, sir. I do. I'm not supervising your probation. I'm not familiar with your case. Judge Lynch is, and he has ordered that you be held no bond until you see him, but you will see him shortly. All right?
All right.
Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Good luck. Trent
Judge,
Hughes.
we have Mr. Cliff Carpanella when you're ready for him.
Sure. All righty. Mr. Carpanella, you're charged with battery, robbery without a firearm or weapon, 4 counts of violating your felony probation, and 1 traffic warrant. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. Aside from the VOPs, does he have any other priors?
One moment, I'm checking.
Carpanella.
Besides the VOPs,
Yeah.
2015 failed to leave property, 2016 DWLS, 2016 DWLS, and then the grand theft and the grand theft.
All right.
Judge, about Mr. Carpanella's.
One sec, Mr. Romero. He's just got some out-of-state charges they're telling me about.
2010, I was in New Jersey, possession of a controlled substance. 2011, felony adjudication of possession of a controlled substance. 2011, shoplifting and a record.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Romero?
Judge, regarding Mr. Carpanella, unfortunately, he's unemployed right now. He's looking for work, but no financial resources, no money in the bank, no property. He's been residing in our community for 4 years, but there's nobody on the outside that can potentially help post his bond. So he's indigent, Judge.
All right, so it's going to be a $1,000 bond on count 1, a $10,000 bond count 2. There's no bond on counts 3, 4, 5, and 6. On the traffic warrant, it's a $500 bond. You have a date with the division judge, that's Judge Duffy, April 4th, 9 a.m. to address the violation charges. You're to have no contact with the alleged victim in the case. Stay 500 feet away. Don't call, text, write, email, or try to find them on social media. All right.
Judge, our only question is, so he knows not to violate the no contact order, what's the name of the alleged victim?
Salazar Jimenez.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Trent Hughes.
He's approaching, Judge.
Mr. Hughes, you're charged with violating your felony probation. You're going to be held without bond at this time. You'll see Judge Bailey April 3rd, 9 a.m. Good luck. Samuel.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure. Samuel Walker.
Mr. Walker.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. You're being charged with one count violating your felony probation. You also have a felony warrant and a misdemeanor warrant. You're going to be held without bond on counts 1 and 2. On the misdemeanor charge, a $250 bond. You have a hearing set for the violation of probation with Judge Usan, April 3rd, 9 a.m. Good luck.
You'll see your judge.
Robert Richard.
That's North Broward, Your Honor.
North Broward, okay.
Last
sir.
one.
Good morning. You're charged.
Good morning, sir.
You're charged with driving with a suspended license as an habitual offender, driving with a suspended license, a third or subsequent offense, and a probation or community control violation. I'm going to find probable cause. Bond on counts 1 and 2 will be $750 per count. There's no bond on count 3. You'll see your division judge April 4th, 8:30 a.m. for the violation hearing. Good luck.
Thank you very much, sir.
All righty. Benson Jean Hilaire.
Mr. Hilaire is here present, Judge.
All right. Good morning, sir. You're charged with a grand theft. I'm going to find probable cause for that offense. Bond will be set at $1,000, sir.
Judge, can you order no
Okay.
return to CVS?
Yes, there's going to be no return to the CVS pharmacy. 901 North Federal Highway in Hollywood. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Judge, or
Yes.
just one quick request. I know that this is a nonviolent offense. Mr. Hilaire did advise me that he got released from prison last year. He's trying to get on his feet. He's looking for work. Financially, though, he can't afford a post bond. He's going to be calling his mother. Would you consider? I know he has a record. Would you consider just lowering it from $1,000 to $500?
Or what are his priors?
Back.
714604.
2012 and battery.
What was 12, Patrice?
Criminal mischief and battery.
What did he go to prison
That
for?
was domestic violence. He went to prison. It shows he violated probation out of Hillsborough County, trafficking and stolen property. That
All
was
right.
from 2014.
All right. I'm going to keep the bond at 1,000, sir. Good luck to you. Good luck.
Yes, Judge.
Tarvin Dean.
Mr. Dean, come on up, please. Page 22.
Mr. Dean, you're charged with a burglary of an unoccupied structure. I'm going to find probable cause for the offense. Any priors?
Possession of cannabis 2011, petty theft 2005, and the prior.
All right, Mr. Romero.
Judge, and speaking of Mr. Dean, he's been residing in our community his whole life. He is 27 years old. He lives in Oakland Park. He's a caretaker. He's been taking care of the gentleman for about 2 years now, making approximately $600 a month. Besides that, he also works at the labor pool. Whenever there's work, they call him, and he makes about $50 a day doing that. He has a 6-year-old child who he has shared parental responsibility with the mother. Judge, his family lives in our community. He's a graduate of Stranahan High School class of 2007, so he does have strong ties to community. He has no money in the bank, no property. Considering, Judge, his lack of any extensive priors or no prior violent offenses, Judge, we'd be asking you to consider setting a $1,000 bond on Mr. Dean's behalf.
All right. Set a $1,000 bond, sir. You're going to have no contact with the alleged victim. You'll stay 500 feet away from 2301 Wilton Drive in Wilton Manors. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Judge.
Michael Nikas, or Nikas.
Michael Nicholas? Oh, he's approaching.
All right.
Patrice, I don't have anything on him.
All right. Good morning, sir. You're charged with grand theft. Six counts providing false information to a pawn owner, 1 traffic warrant, and a charge of dealing in stolen property. I'm going to find probable cause for these offenses. Any priors for him? 1975? Okay. Mr. Romero?
One moment, Your Honor. Judge, and speaking of Mr. Nickus, he's been residing in our community since 1977. He is working. He works at Flanagan's. He's been working there at Flanagan's for about 4 years now. He makes his wages fluctuate, but he base salary is $5 an hour plus tips. He lives in Oakland Park. He advised me that he's a registered voter. 2 requests, Your Honor. He's going to call his family to see if they can post his bond. He believes that they could afford about $300 or $400 in bond. So we'd be asking you to sign a phone order, allowing him access to his phone so we can have the contacts to call his family. And also, we'd be asking you to consider on counts 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 to ROR those offenses and leave counts 1 through 4 at $1,000. He believes if it's set at $4,000, he believes his family can come up with $400.
All right. Well, sir, what I'm going to do is I'll set a $1,000 bond on counts 1 through 5. The traffic warrant is a $50 bond, and I'll ROR counts 7, 8, and 9. All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one now. And you'll sign a phone order, Judge?
Oh, yes, sure.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
Sander Perez.
Did you call Sander Perez?
Yes.
Yes, Sander Perez.
I believe he's in courtroom 7900 this morning, Judge.
Okay, I'll reset the name of the person that we just did, the one from before. You got
Sander
it?
Perez is in court, right?
Right. All right, I'm going to reset
in regular
Mr. Perez. Okay. He came back just for the grand theft charges? All right. I have 4.
3 and 4 is the same case.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, let me reset him to tomorrow, Friday. AM. All right. Lawrence McCrae.
Mr. McCrae is approaching, Judge. He advised me he's going to contact his family to bond him out.
All righty. Mr. McCrae, you're charged with grand theft auto. I'm going to find probable cause for the offense, and bond will be set at $1,000. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Corey Cave.
Mr. Cave, come on up, please.
Mr. Cave, you're charged with a violation of your felony probation. Judge Rothschild has set bond at $5,000, and you'll see him on April 3rd, 8:30 a.m. Good luck. Glenn Zavik.
Yes, Judge. He's going to try and post a bond.
All righty. Mr. Zavik, you're charged with possession of cocaine. I'm going to find probable cause. Bond will be set at $1,000, sir. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, we have the Spanish interpreter here, so I'm going to call...
Oh, Spanish, yes.
We call Andres Montoya Marin.
He's here. Ven aquí, por favor, señor. What page was he on, Judge?
Oh, gosh.
I'll try and find it. I found it, page 11.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, sir. You're being... I'm sorry. I'm Judge Michael Davis.
De acuerdo, señor. Usted está... disculpe. Yo soy el juez Michael Davis.
Let me have the interpreter sworn in. Sir, if you could just raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to accurately translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
I do.
All right. Thank you. All right. Mr. Montoya Marin, you're charged with trespassing on school grounds.
De acuerdo, señor Montoya Marín. A usted se le acusa de estar en propiedad ajena en la escuela.
You're being held on a warrant for failure to appear.
Lo tienen acá por una orden de arresto por falta de comparecer.
You're going to see the division judge on April 6th at 10 a.m.
Usted va a ver al juez de esa sala de lo penal el 6 de abril a las 10 de la mañana.
Your judge has set the bond at $1,500, sir.
El juez suyo ha fijado una fianza de $1,500.
All right, good luck.
De acuerdo, buena suerte.
One moment, Judge.
Sure.
Judge, Mr. Montoya Marin is advising me if you would consider resolving his case today.
El señor Montoya Marín me ha dejado saber si usted está dispuesto a resolver el caso hoy.
I'm not going to be able to resolve the case. Perhaps Judge Brown will when you see her on the 3rd.
No podré resolver el caso hoy. Tal vez el juez Brown podrá verle cuando
You do
podrá
bond
hacerlo.
out before then. Make sure you do not miss your court date, sir.
Cuando la vea el 3. Si usted sale bajo
Thank you,
fianza antes de
Judge.
esa fecha, asegúrese de regresar a su oficina tribunal.
All right, good luck.
Buena suerte.
Does anyone else need the Spanish interpreter?
Let me ask.
Sure. Thanks for coming. I know you guys are slammed today.
You're very welcome, Your Honor.
No one else here requires Spanish interpreter,
All
Judge.
right.
And me.
Have a good day. All right. Silister Jones.
Silister Jones. Oh, Judge, I've been advised he's in regular court.
Oh, he was pulled from the docket anyway? Deleted from the docket? Okay, so I'm going to take no action. The case is deleted.
Norberto Hernandez? You're going to be next.
All righty, Mr. Hernandez, you're charged with a violation of your felony probation. You're going to be held without bond at this time, and you'll see your division judge, Judge Bailey, on April 3rd, 9 a.m. to address the violation. Good luck.
Next week you'll be senior judge.
Alexander Brock. All righty, Mr. Brock, you're charged with retail theft over $300, a second or subsequent offense, assault, resisting an officer without violence, and commission of a theft, resisting recovery of property. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. It'd be $3,500 bond on count 1, and there's no monetary charge on counts 2, 3, or 4. Good luck, sir.
Could you order no return to Walmart, that specific Walmart, Judge?
Yes. Sir, you're not to return to the Walmart at 4700 South Flamingo Road in Cooper City. Okay? Good luck.
Yes, Judge.
George Moore.
Mr. Moore's here present, Judge.
Mr. Moore, you're charged with possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to find probable cause. Bond will be set at $1,000 on count 1. There's no monetary charge on count 2. Good luck to you.
Judge, and speaking with Mr. Moore, he's been residing in our community for over 50 years. He's 57 years old. At this time, he's unemployed. He's currently applying for disability. He lives in Deerfield Beach with his brother. His brother is helping take care of him. He's been residing at that location basically for his whole life. He did tell me that he has priors, but unfortunately he's not in a financial position, and his family's not in a financial position to post his bond. What he would be asking for, Judge, is if you would consider a pretrial release if pretrial could verify his address.
Your Honor, the defendant has an extensive criminal history. I show over 27 arrests. And regarding our being able to verify him, he did tell us that he lived with family. He was unable to provide us with any contact name, any contact number, so he weren't able to make any calls. The court wants us to go through his history. I can.
Okay, he has a total of 21 felony convictions.
How many?
21 felony
21 felony
convictions.
convictions.
Been to prison just by first day look at the
All right, so I'm going to keep the bond at 1,000. Good luck to you.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Deandre Archer.
Mr. Archer, come on up, please.
All right, Mr. Archer, you're charged with a violation of your felony probation. You're going to be held without bond at this time. You're going to see Judge Bailey on April 3rd at 9 a.m. Good luck to you.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, Judge. Not about the facts, though.
Yes, sir.
No, like when he took me in for the violation, I didn't do nothing wrong. Like I didn't even catch a new charge, and I didn't piss dirty again. Like this is for a violation that they reinstated me on already. Like so, what I'm in here for is for a test that I took February 8th, and they reinstated me on. So I'm like, it doesn't make sense. How I violated and I didn't pee dirty.
Hold on, Judge. When was the warrant signed on his violation of probation?
Doesn't make no sense.
This was, if I'm reading this right,
Something 20th, right?
20th or 26th of March.
March 2017.
Oh, so it just got signed.
Yeah, Judge Bailey just
So
signed it.
4 days ago. Okay.
All right. All right. Good luck to you, sir. You'll see Judge Bailey soon. Good luck. Johnny Coliston. All right. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You're charged with driving the suspended license, a third or subsequent offense, and disobeying a traffic device. I'm going to find probable cause. Bond on count 1 will be $750. Bond on count 2 is no monetary charge. All right? Good luck to you, sir.
Talking about my phone.
Judge, the only request we'd be asking for is if you would sign a phone order.
Phone order. Yes, yes, of course.
Thank you, Judge. Okay.
Who is? No, not him. Who is? Be off the record for just one. Deputies, can you do me a favor?
They're listening.
Okay. Could you bring back George Tredella? That was the DUI charge. He just had a DUI. He declined the service to the public defender.
Oh, they're calling for him right now.
All right. Thank you.
George
thank you.
Tredella.
All right.
Let me. Do you know what page? So we could. They could look up his.
I asked the clerk to look.
They're gonna need back George Tredella.
Page 15.
Page 15.
On page 15.
He might be on the phone. I can.
They're gonna go and locate him, Judge.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Albert Lund.
Mr. Lund, come on up, please.
Mr. Lund, you're charged with carrying a concealed firearm, trafficking in heroin between 4 and 14 grams, possession with intent to sell cocaine, possession of Xanax, and possession of cannabis. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. The bonds will stay as they are: $1,000 on count 1, $75,000 on count 2, $2,500 on count 3, $1,000 on counts 4 and 5, sir. All right?
Judge?
Yes.
One request from the defense. And speaking Mr. Lund, there's no way his family's going to be able to afford the $75,000 on count 2. He's been living here his whole life. He works in construction, only making $10 an hour. He's going to rely on his family to bond him out, but his father also works in construction. He has ties to the community. He attended Hollywood Hills High School. He lives in Miami with his parents. Would you consider lowering from $75,000 to $25,000 on count 2?
All right. Do you have any progress?
We have some funny people here today.
I don't see any felony. I don't see any adult charges.
He is 22 years old.
No? All right, I'll lower this down on count 2 to 10,000.
Thank
you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, nice to see they brought Mr. Tredella back.
Yes.
Yeah, come on up, sir. Come on up.
Yes, Judge.
I shouldn't have asked you about the facts of your case. That wasn't very nice of me, so I'm sorry about that. All right, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance on the charge, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, good
Awesome.
luck. All right, take care
Thank
of
you.
yourself.
Okay, I will.
All right. Tredella? 15? All right. Tavares Peterson.
Mr. Peterson is approaching, Judge.
All right, Mr. Peterson, you're charged with possession of cocaine, possession with intent to sell codeine, and a probation or community control violation. I'm going to find probable cause. Bond on count 1 is $1,000. Bond on count 2 is $2,500. There's no bond on count 3, which is the violation of probation. You'll see your division judge April 3rd, 9 a.m. to address the charge. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Alejandro Montez Alvarez.
He's here, present, Judge.
All right. Mr. Montez Alvarez, you're charged with trafficking in cocaine between 400 grams but less than 150 kilograms and conspiracy to traffic in cocaine. I'm going to find probable cause for that offense. That's a lot of cocaine, allegedly. Anything you wanted to tell me about it, Mr. Romero?
Yes. Unfortunately, he doesn't have ties to the community. He's just been here one day. He arrived here from California. However, he is 20 years old. This is his first arrest ever. He did serve in the National Guard. He lives in Los Angeles with his family. He's actually enrolling to a technical school called LA Trade Technical. Judge, there's no financial means for him to post this bond of $250,000. What we'd be asking you at this time is to consider lowering it from $250,000 to $50,000.
All right. So I'm going to keep the bond at $250,000 in count 1, and there's no charge on count 2. Good luck to you. Gerardo Hernandez Carlos.
Mr. Hernandez is here, present, Judge.
All right. Sir, you're charged with trafficking in cocaine between 400 grams and less than 150 kilograms and conspiracy to traffic cocaine. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. Mr. Romero?
Judge, Mr. Hernandez, as the state can verify, this is his first arrest ever. He's 18 years old. He just graduated from high school. At this time, he's working construction. He's only been here for one day. He flew out from California. He resides in California. He lives in Los Angeles with his family. We'd be asking you to consider reducing the bond from $250,000 to $50,000.
All right. Again, sir, I'm gonna keep this bond as it is, $250,000, count 1, and there's no monetary charge on count 2. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Husani Blake.
Mr. Blake, I believe he bonded, Judge.
All right. I'll find probable cause. Edward Nutting.
That I've been informed is a medical reset.
Alrighty. Friday morning. Johnny Brandt.
Mr. Brandt, come on up, please.
Mr. Brandt, you're charged with driving with a suspended license, a third or subsequent offense. I'm going to find probable cause. I'll set bond at $750, sir. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty. Benny Wimbush.
Mr. Wimbush.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. You're charged with possession of cocaine and driving with a suspended license. I'm going to find probable cause. Bond on count 1 will be $1,000. There's no monetary charge on count 2. Good luck, sir.
Judge.
Yes.
Judge, in speaking to Mr. Wimbush, he was frank with me. He did tell me he has priors. However, he did inform me that he lives in Fort Lauderdale. He lives with his mother. He's currently working. He works for a moving company. On a good week, he makes about $400 a week. However, he did inform me at this time business has substantially slowed down, and that's limiting his financial resources. He doesn't. His mom is elderly. He doesn't think she can help him with the bond. Would you consider pretrial release for Mr. Wimbush?
Does he have any priors?
Sure, last year he was adjudicated on a felony battery with prior conviction.
Went to
That's
prison.
his most recent prior.
2010, he went to prison for, looks like delivery of cocaine near school, or, looks like school.
He's been arrested for it.
Yeah,
All right.
2.5 years there.
So I'm going to keep the bond set at $1,000. Good luck to you. Travis.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure. Travis Bullock.
I've been informed Mr. Bullock is a medical loan judge.
Mid reset Friday morning. And that's just for bond. And Joseph Gutsmore.
He's here, present, Judge, at Maine.
Judge, I have some information on that case. Mr. Linder called me and explained to me that Judge Feld found before the change of charge, it's up in front of you for a change of charge capias. Before it was change of charge, the Judge Feld found proof evident presumption great on both counts. My understanding is that the charges have been changed to from premeditated murder to attempted first-degree murder, and then the burglary was changed of charge from burglary to armed burglary. So I would just ask that you keep Judge Feld's ruling that just because of those minor changes, that proof is still evident, presumption is still great.
All right. Mr. Hodge, anything you want to be heard on that?
Judge, I would say that he's entitled as a matter of right to have a bond set unless the court can find proof evident or presumption great. And I wasn't here at the original time, but if the court relied only on the affidavits, I would say that that's insufficient evidence. There's no witness statements, no forensics, no other sufficient evidence to establish such a high burden of proof, which is greater than beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. And we respectfully request a bond be set.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Hodge. And I am going to find probable cause for the attempted murder charge and armed burglary of a dwelling. I'll find the proof is evident or the presumption is great to hold you with no bond, sir. You will have an opportunity to have a bond hearing or Arthur hearing with your division judge. And you're to have no contact with the alleged victims. Stay 500 feet away. Don't call, text, write, email, or try to find them on social media. Do you understand, sir? All right. Good luck to you. And Lubin G. All right. Lubin Jean and Conti?
Oh, he was removed as well.
He was deleted from the docket?
Yeah.
Okay. Deleted from the docket. Are you, sir, are you an attorney? Were you here for a case?
No, I've nothing before the court.
Oh, okay, great. All right. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. See you this afternoon.